Hello, 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 everyone. My name is Roxy, and welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to be taking you through a little island tour of my island. I'm an avid Animal Crossing player. I've played this game for about 900 hours at time of recording. This game has definitely gotten me through the pandemic months, and I've kind of reached an end game point. I am definitely not playing it as much as I used to. I feel like my island is kind of done for now, and I wanted to commemorate the memory and the vision of my island in a video. I wanted something that I could always look back on if I ever decided to completely renovate my island, which TBH I might do one day. So yeah, just wanted to kind of make a little time capsule of everything I've done. So before we get started, I do want to say that I do sometimes stream on Twitch. If you want to check out my channel, I'll link it in the video description. I'll do, island renovations and building on Twitch. If you want to check that out, feel free. But if not, let's go ahead and get started. Okay, so I decided that we would start the video, the tour rather, in the airport because that's what visitors experience, if they're visiting the island, they come in through the airport. So, yeah, let's start there. My island theme is kind of cottagecore-ish, I guess. I feel like that's not super descriptive because kind of everyone has a cottagecore island, right? This is Animal Crossing. But I do have, some interesting pockets that are, I think, unique. I'm excited to show you guys. So, my island's name is Lilliput. Let's actually look at the map. My island's name is Lilliput. It's named after Gulliver's Island in Gulliver's, or not Gulliver's Island, but the island that he shipwrecks on. It's a tiny little island, and the little Lilliputians are like these tiny little people who strap him to the ground and he has to get out. And I've never read the book, I just kind of know the story, but yeah, I thought that'd be a cute name for an Animal Crossing island because it's named after a little island of miniature people. And also there's Gulliver in the game, of course, so it kind of ties in a bit. So as far as residents, we've got Fuchsia, Roscoe, Hamlet, who is my least favorite, Hornsby, who's one of my favorites, Maple, Marshall, Mac, love Mac, obsessed with Mac, Marina, Poppy, and Rosie. I also have a house for myself, and then I made a house for my late grandmother as a way to kind of remember her and pay tribute to her. And we'll tour her house. We'll talk more about that in a sec. So yeah, it's a lovely Sunday, or rather Saturday afternoon on Lilliput. We've got KK here and Roscoe. I recommend that guests go this way first when visiting the island. Here we've got the shops, fully upgraded nooks, and fully upgraded Able Sisters. A little riverside cafe where guests can have a little cookie and sit here and eat it. And this is the inn. So I made my grandma's house an inn, thinking, maybe we'd have guests over to the island. They need a place to stay. I kind of wanted to lean into that tropical island vacation vibe. So this is the inn lobby. I did take this, a lot of inspo from Twitter for this, so if it looks familiar, you might have seen a Twitter screenshot. I, of course, made it my own, but we all get inspo from Twitter, right? So yeah, this is kind of where Grandma would check everyone in. Hello? What dates are you staying with us today? Etc., etc. Through the back here, we've got the bed and breakfast. So yeah, this is where the guests would come have breakfast in the morning. You can see we've got a pie cooking and the espresso machine and a little soup cauldron bubbling on the stove. Of course, the Turkey Day place settings and that mystery cold salad here. I don't know. Yep. So that's the bed and breakfast area. Next, I'll take y'all to the guest rooms. So in the inn, I wanted to make use of the themed wallpaper that we get with the seasons. So in this room here, we have the foresty, mushroom, kind of spooky, well, not spooky, but kind of like dark and mysterious forest themed bedroom, making use of the forest mushroom themed wallpaper and flooring. Got a little teacup there. And then on the other side, I'll show you the other bedroom for in guests. It's kind of the other exact opposite end of the spectrum here. This is a beachy room. Got some mermaid furniture. I love this ice bar area. It's so cool. I love how it like lights up. Got some star clocks. And yeah, that's the beachy room. I'll turn on the light so you can kind of see it. Oh, I guess I can't turn on the light because it's not my house. It's my grandma's house. Hello. But yeah, those are the bedrooms. So that's kind of the in portion of this house. Upstairs we have a classroom. This might seem like, why is there a classroom in the inn? Well, my grandmother was a special education teacher, so because she was a teacher and she really loved music, she was a piano player, I wanted to make a classroom because I felt like that would, in addition to being the innkeep, that would be her occupation on the island. So we've got a cute little classroom. I love this room. I didn't use really any inspiration from Twitter or Instagram. I kind of course, you know, informed by things I'd seen in dream addresses, made this myself. I love this room. It's one of my favorites. Yeah. So this is like the art corner. This is the reading nook for the students. Obviously the instruction area, only room for 3 students. Kind of a tiny classroom. But yeah, and then downstairs in the inn, of course, we need a place for Grandma to live and sleep and relax. So we're going to go into Grandma's room now. So here's Grandma's room. Got a little bed for her. Got a bathroom. She played piano. She was an amazing piano player, so definitely wanted to give her a piano. She has a little dog because she loved animals. She loved to read, so her little library, and then, of course, a wee little kitchen, which we're going to just ignore the fact that I can't actually get back there. It's all for looks. It's all for looks. So that is the first home on my island. It's the inn. It's kind of like the first impression for island visitors. The inn is situated in more of like a city center. So we've got, you know, if imagine you're a guest staying at the inn, you leave in the morning and you might go and grab a cup of coffee at the seaside cafe. So you grab a little cup of coffee, come sit here, read a book, think what you might be doing that day. You might come down here to the Beachy Club. This is like a chill little club area. At night it looks really nice. The star clocks and Nova lights light up, of course. We've got the neon sign. And then the little bar. I love the festival stalls here. Super cute. And then over here, kind of like a wave breaker area. I like the wave breaker items. I didn't really know where to put them, so I just put them there. And then if we'll continue on towards the west coast of the island, we've got a little farming patch, a pumpkin patch. We love the pumpkins. So I wanted to put the pumpkins there. We've also got Rossetti model in there. I love that cute little item. And then just below the pumpkin patch, we've got the laundry spot with a view of the light tower there, a lighthouse rather. And then over here, we've got the seaside ramen shop. I'm using these like little bureaus. I don't remember what the item is called. I'm like the worst This is not helpful, but they're the little podiums. Yes, two little podiums here for tables, and then set them in front of a stall with a custom design on the awning, and you got a little ramen shop there. The ramen shop is, of course, situated in front of the Zen garden. This is the Zen garden. I love this build. It took me a long time to get satisfied with my Zen garden, but really happy with how it turned out. Got a little cypress tub for a soak, a little Zen pond for reflection, and then up at the very top is a shrine garden area. When we visited Japan, we saw a lot of these like sunken shrines. Like you'd go walk up into the shrine area, or the temple area rather, and then as you'd walk up into the temple, there'd be like these divots, and you'd see all these lanterns and gravestones and headstones or offerings in the divots and it just looked really cool. And so I wanted to create something like that here on my island with a little pagoda in the background. Of course, I love the Karopi, the Sanrio bridge, so cute here. I've seen a lot of great stuff being made with those bridges. But yeah, so that's the Zen area. Let's go ahead and continue on along the west coast. So as we go along the west coast, we've got a little beach towel area. Can get some sun, relax on the beach. We've got the fishing dock. I have a mini dock. I didn't know that it was possible to have a mini dock until I visited some of my friends' islands earlier on, and I was like, wait, why is your dock so long? So I got a tiny cute one. I made this kind of bare on purpose because if you keep going, I kind of wanted visitors to be rewarded by this little surprise here. Got a little treasure nook with the picnic spot at the secret beach. So honestly, when Red docks here, it's kind of not as, it doesn't really go with his clunky little like ship, but it's super cute when he's not here because you've got a little like romantic picnic tea spot. So yeah, that is the west coast. Let's go back to the plaza and start heading east. Okay, so we're back at the plaza. KK's still having his concert, and now we're gonna head east. So heading east, we've got the museum. I'm not gonna take you into my museum unless you can let me know in the comments if that's something you'd really want. I've got a complete fossil collection, nearly complete fish and bug collection, but I admittedly lost some steam on that. It's not 100% complete, but it's probably like 90% complete. And I'm working on my museum collection still. I don't have all of the art yet, but I hope to one day. Right below the museum. Oh, wait, I need to show you the sculpture. Oh, a balloon. So I did put a little sculpture garden here, so yeah. Anyway, right below to the south of the museum, we've got this little plaza? Second plaza. You know, I always feel like in front of a museum is like a little meeting spot. Like maybe if you were going to meet a friend here and go to the museum, you'd say, hey, meet me at the fountain. I'll be sitting on a bench, and then they'd meet you and be like, okay, let's go. And it's right in front of the beach. So I've got a little play set, a little picnic area. I love this cute little picnic area. A surf dock for anyone who wants to go surfing. A little cotton candy stall. I figure, you know, after you go to the museum, you want to have a little cotton candy and sit here and have it by the beach. And then back here is just, yeah, it's just a little cute scene. I don't know. I just like the kitty tent, and I love the clothesline. Oh, just thought it was cute. Thought I'd put it there. And then here is a warp pipe. Let's do the warp pipe later. We'll do that in a sec. I'm gonna continue up along the east side. Let's go northeast. So continuing northeast, we're going to be heading into the residential area. There's Hornsby. Hey, buddy. Before we do the residential areas, let's take you to the final coast. So we've got a little garden center here, a little plant stand where the villagers can take care of their plants. Hey, Fuchsia. We've got the playground where kids can play next to the beach. This is the East Coast beach, and then we've got Trash Beach. So, of course, every island is going to generate a lot of trash. You need a place to put it. We are not concerned about the long-term effects right now of Trash Beach. Hopefully, the scientists of Lilliput will figure out what we can do with our trash. Anyway, let's go take a look at the residential area. Alright, so here's the first part of the neighborhood. We've got a dog park. Every good neighborhood needs a dog park. We've got houses with little gardens out front in front of the river. The homes, the homes, the homes. Here's the warp pipe, and so you can use the warp pipe to travel from one, basically, you know, from one end of the island to the other, kind of, more or less. And actually, let's go up this path. This is nearing my house. Before we go to, actually, let's go up here before we go to my house. So here's the orchard. Got one of every tree just in case. Here's a little like picnic slash, you know, chill camping spot. This is a nice place to sit when there's a meteor shower because you can look and see the stars. And down there is the picnic area at the secret beach. I think if I were to do this again, I would do a better job of using perspective. I kind of didn't understand that concept when I started building my island, so I didn't really work that in, but yeah, anyway. No regrets. Before we go to my house, I do want to show you the pink cafe. So cute. I love all of the food items and all the dessert items, and I wanted to make an area that featured them, so I made this little pink cafe. Super cute. And now let's do a house tour. So this is my home. This is the main home on the island. Let's start with the bedroom. This is my bedroom. It's gone through a lot of iterations, but it's always kind of had this like pastel-y, girly, pinky, purpley feel to it. I love the My Melody Sanrio furniture. So I made a little bed and vanity area. I've got my area to get dressed and go to the bathroom and stuff like that. Here is where I would have some recreation time. So I could sit here, read a book, paint my nails, play Animal Crossing on the Switch. And then this here is my dog. I have a dog in real life whose name is Gurgi. And this is Gurgi in Animal Crossing. He's saying, "Hey, Mom. Love you." I've got my desk to do some work. And then, oh, sorry, that's a terrible perspective. And then right here is where I would play music in Gurgi's bed. So yeah, that's my bedroom. For my living room, I wanted to definitely have like a practical kind of like boho, relaxed feel to it. So I've got a kitchen, everything you might need in a tiny little kitchen. You gotta have a DIY bench for convenience to make your DIYs. A little working desk, and then a place to watch TV. And then through here is my arcade. I've had this room like this for a really long time. This is one of my first like room builds that I did where I was like, I'm obsessed with this. I'm so proud of this. I grinded to get all of the arcade machines, all of the pinball machines, got my brake tapper. Didn't get it. Maybe next time. Got a dartboard, and then over here we've got a PC for PC gaming, and a VR headset on the wall, and of course a security camera, making sure no one disturbs the goods. Next, I'm going to take you to my manga room. So through here, I've got a room where I would, I imagine my character would like read manga, read comics, maybe draw comics, just keep her weeb activities in here. So yeah, that's what this is. Got my Raymond picture. I felt like that'd be good for a weeb room. And then that's kind of the end of like my practical rooms in my home. Through here, this is a room I just kind of use to put up like seasonal wallpaper, seasonal decorations. So the latest seasonal event that we had was the cherry blossom season. So I've got the cherry blossom wallpaper, which is so pretty because it has cherry blossoms that fall from the trees. It's very like interactive in that way. And yeah, if you sit here, you can take a nice cute little picture of yourself to commemorate cherry blossom season. See? Cheers! Alright, and then in my basement, again, my basement is not a super practical room. It's where I keep rare items for giveaways. So like I mentioned, I do stream on Twitch sometimes. When I do stream, I love to do giveaways. So I keep rare items in here. When this room is filled up, I'll do a giveaway. So I try and collect art from Red. I know that people love that. And then just like otherwise rare DIYs. So yeah, follow me on Twitch if you want to be alerted to when my next giveaway is. So that's the house. The last things I need to show you guys is just the rest of the residential area and the campsite. So if we continue on to the east side of the island from my house, we've got a little path. I love this cute little, this is kind of more cottagecore, I guess, vibe. We've got the campsite. Unfortunately, no visitors today. But yep, that's that. And then here is the other residential part of the island. Down here we've got the workout area. Everyone's got to stay fit. It's important. You got to be healthy. Also here, villagers can rock climb or shoot hoops or, I don't know, play this exercise ball. Whatever they desire. Hey, Marshall. I've got Fuchsia and Marshall's house up here. And then here's a little flower garden. I used to be obsessed with getting every single color, every single kind of flower in Animal Crossing. I did achieve this, and then I was like, why do I have all these flowers? I only want white ones on my island. So I kept my favorite ones up here, and then threw away the rest of them. So that's the story of my little flower garden. And actually, that concludes my island tour. So yeah, I don't create a lot of YouTube videos, but I would consider doing it more often if people wanted to see more. So if you would, just tell me in the comments, hit like and subscribe, I guess that's what they say. And yeah, thank you so much for checking this out, and I'll see you around. Bye.